And we cross now to our SABC reporter Hasina Gori, who joins us from outside the Krugersdorp Magistrate's Court. Hasina, good morning. Firstly, we just spoke to Minister Magistrate a short while ago, and he informs us about the 83 suspects. Has anyone been implicated in the rape of the young women, the 8 young women, directly?
Good morning, Sakina, and that is the question that we've all been asking since that mass arrest that took place from Friday, following this horrific incident that took place on a Thursday at West Village, not very far from here, in that abandoned mine dump, where the 8 women, which were part of a group of 22 people that were allegedly shooting a music video, were then put through this ordeal where they were raped consistently and consecutively by multiple men. It's believed that almost 20 men ambushed them wearing blankets and balaclavas, and they were held hostage, raped, some of them gang raped up to 10 times by different individuals, and then they were also robbed of their belongings. After that ordeal, we saw the mass arrests happening. Police, along with other law enforcement and extra forces, came out using some of their best technology, and we saw 64 people being arrested on Friday. 2 people were shot dead during a shootout with police during this incident, and another one is still in hospital. We also know that on Saturday, when we did visit this area, that 17 other people were arrested. From what we understand, speaking to the police, they're from various different African nationalities: Cameroonian, Malawian, Zimbabwean and Mozambican, just to name some of the countries where these men were found. Most of them, or all of them, have been arrested for contravention of the Immigration Act, for not having the correct documentations, for being in the country. One of them is also facing charges for being in possession of a stolen copper. But what we've asked the police consistently is whether or not any of them can be linked to this specific gang rape. And what they're saying is that they've taken the DNA samples from all those that have been arrested, as well as from the rape kits that were taken from the victims. Also, there was a specific dog that was brought in for the investigation that was able to sniff out some of these DNA and genetic bodily fluid evidence, and we're told that they found some samples on the scene that they're hoping now to cross reference with those that have been arrested, as well as the rape kits, and then link the 80 plus men, at least some of them, to this specific crime. We've asked the police also that there's been a backlog when it comes to DNA and certain kind of testing, but they've said they've expedited this process, and they're hoping that within a week they'd be able to link some people to this crime. Also, I heard the police spokesperson just a little while ago on SAFM, and she said that some of them were also found in possession of some of the stolen items, which included some kind of makeup from the makeup artist, as well as other items, and these all, I think, will form part of the evidence when these men do appear in court here today. The police did tell us that they're going to be asking for a postponement to still do the ID parade that has not yet been done. We know that yesterday, when the police minister visited the 6 of the 8 victims' families at the Alexandra police station, that at that point they had not yet had a chance to take statements, as they're still busy just dealing with the mental and the psychological well-being of all these victims, ensuring that they're at a sound state. This is quite an ordeal. You can just imagine what they are going through, as well as their families, and really asking for privacy during this time. So we will bring you throughout the day the proceedings. They're expected to appear here by about 9 o'clock. But that's it for me for now. Back to you in studio, Sakina.
Well, thank you so much, Hasina Gori, and she's outside the Krugersdorp Magistrate's Court, where those 83 suspects who were arrested over the weekend in Krugersdorp are expected to appear. And of course, SABC News will have you covered throughout the morning.